much utility, but at least the one smoke and flash for them to work with. See if they can overrun this bomb site.
Have you got the taps in, Sicko? Because there are a lot of people coming your way. Liaz is here for help. Still 10 on the server. 35 seconds to go. Vault creating space and delivering that opening frag. Sicko will get traded immediately. We will have some issues here for Greyhound. I'm surely going to get planted soon with 25 seconds on the clock. 3 versus 4 in. Still having a look. There are so many players there, but the bomb's on rotation. Where's the bomb off to? There's 18 seconds. Back and forth it goes. Maybe trying to pull rotation as Alistair is still on the site itself. This is getting so awkward now for GamerLegion. They may have thrown this one away. Have they got enough time? Vexai's on the bomb site, and Volt's desperately got to try and plant this with 4 HP. Oh god, that one was quite hairy and deep, but the job's not done just yet. Acourt trying to hold things down. Again, Volt is so close to death here. Surely it's instant now, and then that's going to be instant as well from Inns. Finding a second after dropping Volt. That turned so awkward for GamerLegion. Commitment here. Kills' position is going to be key. He has to find something. Vexai tries to hold down 2 angles there, and Incendiary will certainly help, but Keels has found an angle onto Alistair, and it could be problems here for Greyhound after all. 25 seconds, bomb's been dropped though, as Inns tries to stay alive. He's trying to kill that clock, but he runs into the scout of Acourt. 4 on 2 now for GamerLegion. The patience has paid off, and things are looking very good for them indeed.
By looking good. Sicko will try and stick around, but he needs something pretty quick here to give his team a chance. No kit currently. I think they've realized that might be too tricky, and they're not even ready for Isaac, who's pushed all the way through. This is that force back from GamerLegion.
Plenty of dangerous pistols in this round for GamerLegion to deal with, but they caught nice map control.
Mac 10 will spot a few too many players, but the bomb is in position to quickly move back to A. And with those players moving up mid as well, Inns is completely isolated here. He will have to deliver massive damage. Kios finally falls. That's one side of the push dealt with, so the bomb will go down 5 on 3. GamerLegion still in a pretty good position though. The weapon's so strong here. You can see the rifle starting to clean up, but it is back to a 2 on 2. Isaac moving in from mid, still hoping he can catch a player off guard. Greyhound have just taken a little bit of time now, and without that kit in play in this round, that could be costly for them. Smoke up. Alistair arriving on the flank. They might not expect him so late on, but Volt does look back. Now Sicko realizes too tricky to pull this one off.
On their CT side all the same. Yeah, much they invest into this one. Acourt, the expendable man of the Mac 10 there, swinging for the information. Multi-frag's important for Neelan in this situation. That Deagle kill we saw as well. A lot of rifles to do the work. Sicko getting tagged earlier. Could be a problem though. We'll see how that one goes. But Neelan creeping in dry. He's looking the wrong way though. There's a spam from Alistair, and it gets even worse. Only Volt remains 1 versus 5. There are no kills in this round. An instant trade towards the end, and that's worked out very well for Greyhound. Very well indeed.
That made such a difference because you're not meant to have a crossfire there. That's that first kill from Vexai. Alistair sneaky in the corner. It is just a good angle from Sicko. Double spray down through the smoke. Beautifully done.
Oh, that could be an early opening for GamerLegion. Indeed, it will be. There are reinforcements here, though. Hasn't been hurt. He's creeping in. Just the one. That's not going to be enough for Greyhound. 3 on 4, very quickly escalating. All too fast for Greyhound is round number 8. GamerLegion with massive map control now. Greyhound will have to take some gambles.
Loving this fast play. The sneak into A, and Kios is the man to get the kill. Alistair stuck between a couple of angles there. If he landed a shot, he would have been taken down on the flank. So well coordinated from GamerLegion.
Find a way to turn things around quickly, to have some kind of answer to GamerLegion. Been very difficult to do in what we've seen so far.
It's maybe something that GamerLegion weren't expecting. Now GamerLegion group up in the mid round, but Alistair in position, and again he can't get the kill on that angle.
Volt is looking nasty with that AK-47. The numbers game is here to trade, but the bomb's on the floor in a 3-on-3. That will buy time for rotation for Greyhound. Fuel of GamerLegion here, and Inns is doing his very best. Manages to stay alive as well. Makes a passive spot. Bombs drop to the floor. CTs are getting into ever stronger position. Sicko coming in from the back as well. 25 seconds. Is there a place to plant this bomb? Sicko desperately moving forward. Haven't committed to it just yet. Trying to bait a peek. Ince has been dropped. That's a big frag. Indeed. Sicko coming through now. Now it's down to that 1v1. Liaz versus Neelan. 10 seconds remaining. He's got to commit to this bomb plant. That'll give Liaz such a strong position. Instant headshot. And finally, a third round for Greyhound. 2 CTs per site then. This is great for GamerLegion. They're in a 5-on-2 situation. Vexite's going to head over towards the B bomb site, but can he get there in time? Alistair will spot 2 targets, including the bomb carrier. That's some very crucial information. And now Ince is on the move as well. 25 seconds, and Alistair will get 5 bombs another than. Once again, now goes the bomb, and most of GamerLegion are falling as well. Acor 1 versus 3, 15 seconds. Liaz trying to bait the shot, and Ince is here for the instant trade. 2 survive for Greyhound, but they're closing the gap. Minute 30 on the clock. We feel like an eon. Still alive for now. Skill's going through the smoke. He's got the right tool for the top. So many coming his way. Running low on the bullets, but still delivering. Vexite has overperformed there with 3 kills. Outrageous, getting split and delivering the goods. Surely Greyhound can finish this one off. Neelan and Acor, 2 versus 3. Great hold by Vexite. Alistair's here to make things even worse for GamerLegion now. Perhaps it's a question of damage for Neelan. Let's see if he can clutch. Liaz on the way, making plenty of sound. Neelan gets his first 1v1, but Alistair's there to trade with the AK. Greyhound now coming to life in this first half, moving to 5 rounds. Again, heavy losses, standing alive with 2 at the end. We see Isaac is lurking. There's over a minute on the clock here, so if Isaac finds something, there's still an opportunity for that bomb to start rotating. Let's keep an eye on the radar. If they will pursue. Ince trying to stay alive now. He's got help on the way as well. Can't catch Volt though. That free fly not working for him. There's Neelan with the bomb. Liaz, a difficult job to do, only good for 1. That leaves Alistair with a very tough task and not much position either.
He doesn't have any backup, so as soon as he loses that fight, you lose that information on the other side of the map.
Again, the aggression from Greyhound, but not quite what they were looking for. That's a disaster for them. Neelan eating a flashbang and still delivering not 1 but 2 kills. That is going to break Greyhound in half in this 13th round. Again, they can't really afford to lose rounds like this at this point. May force Alistair forward to try and find something for this one, and it's Volt again. He just can't get a fatal connection on him often. 13 for 5 is Volt, still standing in this one as the Greyhound forces start to fall yet further. Too many targets, not enough frags.
Bomb's still back here. Okay, Ince spots the bomb and then looks away at just the wrong time. That's a real shame. Alistair still with a chance to do something. Drop down, but Acor deals with him. So no drama for GamerLegion, even with that bomb being left behind. Greyhound forced into the eco. This could easily end up being 9 or 10 T rounds for GamerLegion. That's that early spray from Neelan that just made all the difference.
Lovely flick from Acor. Alistair with the M4 is creeping. He goes for that pick, surely he's in trouble. Oh, the elbow's been seen now, but the wide swing from Alistair will be plenty. Isaac's here to trade though. Keep things in their favor. He'll do even better than that first kill. Leaving Ince in a 1 versus 4. A half full of misery for Greyhound will soon come to a close. Likely 5 rounds on the board, indeed it will be. That'll be a relief that they can focus on the next one, but first it'll be a break. We'll see if they can improve in the second half. Playing a dangerous game is Kios. Especially when no one's got a helmet. Very well timed though, lots of spam. He avoided, Vexite burst in with the bomb, that's the bomb lost. No space created. They are just on the floor right in front of that smoke, both of them, Vexite and Liaz. And this is a disastrous start to a pistol round for Greyhound. That bomb is in enemy territory. 5 on 3, and oh, it just gets even worse, man. This is as rough as sandpaper for Greyhound. What remains of them in versus the world. That takes Geographically Challenged to a new level once the bomb is lost and there are no frags. Why is Inns not showing a pistol on the HUD? Does he have a pistol?
He's dropped it.
He didn't have a pistol. Where did his pistol go?
That is wild.
Let's just turn it into nightmare mode, shall we? I'm so curious as to what just happened in that round. What became of his pistol?
It's a really good question. I'm just trying to like rack my brain. What possible reason could there be? Because like,
big round for Greyhound now. Alistair's seen one stuck in the corner. Oh, surely they had to stop him from escaping that situation. He's gone back to say hello again. Backside's here as well. This is going to be a fast-paced round. Izak finally drops, but the bomb's gone through the smoke once more. They've got to continue behind it. Neelan and Keels delivering the goods. Oh boy, it's going to be rough for Greyhound. Alistair doesn't last very long. He was in the red. Now he's gone. In 1 versus 3, all of a sudden, they had so many players there. But what have they got to show for it after all of that? Griefed by the player who was stuck behind the pillar.
Round aggression can be so important as a CT on this map. You have to take some risks on this CT side, and Kios delivers at just the right time. He hears the flash coming, plays ahead of it, but Akor was so low that he gets tagged down, and it's this position that cost GamerLegion a couple of times that could work for them here, because Neelan sneaking into the site takes down 2, and Inns is so far away. This should just be a stick from Neelan straight on the bomb. The sneaky position pays off for GamerLegion. GamerLegion have looked so solid. Akor again establishes himself on a proactive angle early. They need to use utility to deny him here. Tight angle, but he can hit these shots, and he does exactly that.
Greyhound continue to pursue. Vexite dropped, and again, that bomb has been lost in a crucial position, completely exposed once more. That bomb's on the front page of TMZ. Alistair, 1v5, nothing to show on this occasion. Greyhound leave that round empty-handed, and might leave this map empty-handed as well, as GamerLegion find themselves on map point.
Talk about a good kill distribution for a team to have. GamerLegion are all so close together. Part thanks to these couple of kills from Akor, catching up with the rest of the squad. Too easy for him as he locks down mid. Not been a great start to Pro League Season 18 for them. GamerLegion, they continue to show us they are a very capable team. Sneak into B for Greyhound. Timing looks good here. Looks very good for them. Akor completely overwhelmed because both his teammates went down. So again, Greyhound find a bit of success popping onto B. Again, this comeback is so tricky.
When a team on the comeback gets around 9 or 10 rounds, and there's a high level of urgency to the team in the lead, but we'll see if we get that far. Bit by bit, 1 round at a time.
In a previous round. This angle's so hard to deal with. Alistair not prepared. Akor using that smoke to his advantage to get on that angle, and now Neelan puts them 2 players up. GamerLegion looking good to convert this map point here.
Maybe there is increased reward as well. Bolt left alone on the A-bomb site for now, as Kios will see presence around mid. Liaz and Sicko slowly creeping in, and that means a split could be on. This compromises Bolt immediately. Liaz drops him, and suddenly the numbers are even. Isaac trying to cut off that rotation. He will do exactly that. 30 seconds to get that bomb planted ahead of the incendiary as well, but decapitated by Liaz, and still there's more work to be done. Great job to bring it back to this point. Not over just yet, though. You can see Akor is creeping that AWP, and Liaz continues to deliver 3 kills in a round for him, as Neelan considers his options. This wipes the money for GamerLegion. Through the smoke he goes. Oh boy, this could get quite interesting. Sicko delivers a shot, and that timing is brutal. There's no kit for Neelan. Now there is. He's got the AWP as well. Liaz is creeping. This could get very interesting. There might still be some play in this one. The scope is here. Liaz not peeking just yet. He's holding the defuse though. Massive headshot from Liaz to keep in the fight.
Liaz timed that perfectly. or whether A-Core switches things up. In fact, the Orb will go over to B and look for a fast fight in this round. Straight in with the flash, but Sicko able to get the kill while blind. There was Isaac right behind for the trade, though. So 1-for-1 early with that CT aggression. Now Greyhound will take some map control over to A as a nice, fast reply.
This angle from Volt is nasty. You can see the cavalry is on the way immediately, but he rings backside. Still just looking for that final shot with the pistol. Not going to get it. Ince has got an off angle, but he's compromised now as Neelan tries to make his way in. That incendiary will buy some time. 3-on-2 in favor of Greyhound. Things could escalate quickly, though. Vexite needs to get that bomb planted while Alistair's posted up on the angles. That smoke won't be there forever. 1 minute on the clock. There is a HE for Isaac if he can find an angle for it. We'll see if he does. Oh, that's a close one. Vexite down to 6. Big delivery from Alistair, leaving Neelan in the clutch. This is very doable for him, especially now. Just one bullet required for Neelan, and there it is. They did what they could. They tried to make the comeback. Didn't get to 10 in the end. GamerLegion, strong from the start, will have a strong finish. 16-9.
Perfect patience from Neelan for the clutch, too. That was so well done. Waits for it to come to him. What a showing from GamerLegion, starting as they need to go on to Season 18 of ESL Pro League.
Remains to be seen. They'll be starting on the CT side as GamerLegion once again look to set the pace on this T side. First comes the pistol. Sicko having a look-see. Falling back with some warning shots. Split of the B bomb site then. Looking fairly likely. Volt carrying that bomb, delivering on in. Sicko's here as well. They are encroaching from 2 different directions. He needs to find something. Desperately going for a reload. Stayed alive as long as he could, but not much to show for it.
Hard to spam those smokes when you've got the pistols. You have to connect a clean headshot, which is not easy to do. So GamerLegion will be able to get that bomb down. Now this flank from Alistair needs to be watched for here. Neelan will start to look back, and he hits the drive-by. And now Greyhound have a tough time on this retake, but that smoke will help tremendously. Every single T player is behind that smoke right now.
He was trying to creep behind it as well. Yes, has a kit, but he's got to get on this bomb and stay on this bomb, and that's not going to happen because A-Core comes through with 2. GamerLegion will take the pistol.
Inz is looking for that mid play. They've given up the B site entirely. Greyhound have to play for retake here unless they can time this spam right.
Those Molotovs giving them more confidence as they move into the site. Sicko drops early, nothing doing with the spray through the smoke, and Neelan could find 2 here. Liaz check his corner, just about. 3-on-4 then. Greyhound still on the back foot as Vexite starts to come through. Looking for the flankers, and A-Core is on the way, but will he be ready for him? That's a great snap from Vexite, and that really turned things in their favor. But there's no kit on these remaining players, so they've still got to get their skates on as they try to hunt down these last 2. Kios hiding behind the pillar. Volt delivering onto Vexite. The creep is so slow, and Alistair can't do anything about it. The final frags come through, and GamerLegion keep a clean sheet for now.
Timing from Vexite. He somehow slipped through. Trade will be good, though. That gun is gone, but Greyhound have found themselves into a man advantage here.
Uh-oh. Was he spotted? Sicko could be the main trouble here. Inz has delivered as well, but Sicko's still creeping. Surprise! Kios left then, 1 versus 2. He's got the time to fix these problems, though. Liaz close to the corner, can't get the transfer. Alistair will steal the unlikely round. Some aggression, though. Lean and jumping. Oh, that was so close to catching the AWPer. GamerLegion may feel encouraged to continue now as A-Core is creeping. Alistair drops in the meantime. We've got catastrophic losses for Greyhound around the map. Got to wonder if this is just not going to be their day. Likely heading towards the 6-1. Vexite with the Deagle is going to be full highlights in a disastrous round. This is really rough indeed. GamerLegion are just waiting for opportunities to come towards them.
Sure, being from Belgium as well certainly helped. Neighboring countries, the fans seem to get behind him. He's getting run down at the end. Oh, Kios is not wasting time fragging in this map, is he? Oh, there we go. A little love from Kios.
12 for 2.
Hearts in the chat for Kios, everyone.
And exploiting the weaknesses on the other side when those gambles are played. And here we go, we see that drill. This time though, they may have some fruit for their efforts. Could be a second kill in this one as Neelan's in the corner for the time being. I refrained from saying stuck. Oh boy, how outrageous is he feeling? There's a flashbang and Sicko is stuck in the smoke. Surely not Neelan! Oh no, there's nothing given for free to Greyhound. I can't believe what I am seeing. Man.
This is still in position. Is that something they're aware of? I'm not so sure, but he might not clear Neelan. This is wild. They're literally side by side, and finally, Inns turns to his left, spots out Neelan. Now GamerLegion are actually down a man in this round.
This is wild. What is the timing like for Inns? Oh boy. Spots the bomb. Great patience. Acorn to trade. That's all the information that Greyhound need. Diaz will be in a good position. 20 seconds to plant the bomb. Oh, he's had his 1v1 as Alistair moves through, but doesn't quite make the connection he's looking for. Acor in the clutch now. Smoke to create some space for himself. He scoped in, spots Liaz, but doesn't finish him off. Just through the corner of the wall or the leg, either or, doesn't matter. What matters is Greyhound have finally won a round, but Neelan... I love this re-aggression we're seeing from Greyhound in the mid position as well. This could certainly help them as Acor finds something on this B bomb site. Alistair's still lurking, and there is a flank coming from Greyhound, and this could really be the decider for this round. Bomb not showing just yet. The Isaac's there. So is Acor. So this gets awkward for GamerLegion now, especially with 30 seconds on the clock, but Kios picks up the slack and makes it a 2-on-2. Isaac dropped in the meantime. Bomb needs to be connected by Acor. 20 seconds. Liaz on the way. Alistair committed. Well, faking a run back.
Ooh.
Alistair starts to wonder. Molly's coming through. Alistair on the slide now. He's on fire as well. Forced into the open. And there's a chance. Liaz 1v1 as that bomb gets planted through. Around the flames he goes as Acor tries to get his AWP out. Oh man, this is so brutal to watch. GamerLegion with another clutch. Nothing going the way of Greyhound.
I mean, you see how central Vexite is to this Greyhound team. He gets the first couple of kills around mid. This was a great frag. Got another one. Then Acor brings a kill back. And Kios with that transfer. Oh, the timing was so good for him. Allowed them to get onto this B site. The Molly in a great position to set up Acor. And then Liaz thought he closed the distance quickly enough that Acor jumped back to safety. Absolutely not doing well enough here on the Greyhound side. Even if they're getting close in some rounds, they're not winning them. Speed take again works for them. Vince loses the duel against Neelan. Now with GamerLegion having this mid control, they want to move further. He's doing a solid job from his position, but Vexite fluffs his lines. That was a frag that had to come through there on that flank, but it goes against them. And that just lets all the other dominoes fall here. Alistair's trying to move in mid. There's maybe a chance he denies the bomb. Acor actually wise to the position, hits the shot anyway. It is all GamerLegion right now. A couple of promising starts from Greyhound have quickly slipped away. They have to change that here, and that will certainly help. Vexite getting involved again, but they're leaving this B site so vulnerable. That was the bomb drop, but it made it round the corner, so Acor will get it back. He should get this bomb down. Kios is trying to get into an active position. See if that pays off for him as Acor gets that bomb planted.
Pressure's on then. 2 kits on the 4 players, Alistair and Liaz. That will certainly help. Kios needs to do something outrageous now as he's on the cusp of 20 frags in this one half, but too many men on road for Greyhound on this occasion.
GamerLegion this time, grouped outside A. Looks like Nilan's the man who's going to be sent towards the site. The rest of the team not backing him up. You see the response, those mid players have to try and help, but Vexite lines up two again. He has been so solid, and he makes it a third. Vexite single-handedly denies the push, and finally Greyhound are finding some round wins.
You can see why he's in that mid position. Spoke about how important it is. He is delivering. Rough it has been for this Greyhound squad, but there is a chance of a fifth round. Galils will be out. Sacrifices made by GamerLegion, a fast one. Keep it simple. Alistair coming out with the Julies now. Back to the AWP once again. Sicko to deliver. Spotted by Acor, stuck in the corner. Acor in a clutch now, won't get as far as he wanted to. So it will be 5 rounds at halftime for Greyhound. As difficult as it was, there is still a chance. But can they turn it around this time? They couldn't in the first game. Maybe they can in the second. I should have figured this out before getting going there. I think it is.
I have no idea.
How do you even spell that? All right, talk. I'm going to Google this.
I'm not sure what word you're saying, to be honest.
It's
or
French.
What words you're saying.
It's French. It's a small dish, sometimes served cold. Yeah, there we go. I was in the right path, but I ruined it by not knowing what I was talking about. Anyway, Greyhound are in a battle, trying to force their way into this A bomb site. A 3-on-3 is where we are. Keels has been dropped. They're still stuck in the choke point, though. Not looking to fully commit the bomb.
Riyadh is going to try and sneak into this B bomb site, but this might just be as a fake because the bomb is not moving towards this site. It's moving towards A instead. So what can Liaz do as this solo player? He might get a kill here because that player just got spotted, and Liaz will deliver. That draws the rotate, and that puts Greyhound in a great position.
Oh, Liaz caught awkwardly indeed. That makes it a 2-on-2. Neelan has got an angle on the bomb planter, but Sicko's able to escape for the time being. That's really key in the 2v2 for the Greyhound squad, trying to deliver. He can't as a 1v1 as in tries to fall back to Donut. Won't need to get around the corner. He'll deliver the headshot. Finally, a glimpse of hope for Greyhound. They win a pistol. And now we've got a bait set up almost. Oh, this is getting very, very weird indeed. Will this angle even be checked for? Oh, that timing favors Greyhound. That's the bomb spotted, though. Instant rotation, but will it come in time? Volt's got a lot to do on this bomb site. Try and hide as best he can. He finds 2 bombs on the floor. With 10 seconds, he may have done his job. Overperforming is Volt. Alistair with 2, but he's got to commit to this bomb plant. He's got no choice. Heels is here, charging in, trying to get him off it, but the deagle spam through the wood will be enough. Oh, that was dicey. Oh, that was hard to watch, but they are still alive. Step is third. Oh, that pop flash is eaten. Vexite takes all of that. What a rough situation. Great timing by GamerLegion. This is a dicey round. You can feel it going wrong. 38 seconds, and there's one more smoke to go in Acor's hand. I almost want to cry it already. Oh, there goes the bomb through the smoke. Gambles have not, they're not going to pay off. Oh, man. I don't even know what to say. It's so painful. You knew it was coming, but not like that. It's even worse than I thought. Inz and Sicko remain. 13 seconds. Getting peppered. Getting peppered like a steak. They might still have a chance to plant this bomb. Then again, perhaps not. Oh boy. It almost feels like the end, and GamerLegion have got 5 rounds to go, but...
oh man, just the fact that Isaac gets up close to the smoke and then forces the turnaround into the team kill. He moves back, he pretends he's right behind him, and then he moves to the side, and it just ends up being a team kill instead. That is hilarious. Isaac's movement, I swear, it's so awkward sometimes that it just throws people off guard. I love it. GamerLegion just now getting control over towards B. They'll start to realize B is clear, so these A players will be on high alert here.
Looking for a second Isaac, outstaying his welcome, and that gives Greyhound some extra space. Bomb moving towards the bomb site as Acor will pick up the slack, looking for a second. That HE could be it, sailing towards Alistair, leaving him on 15 HP. 3-on-4 in favor of GamerLegion. Bomb not planted just yet, which means the problems are only going to be compounded as the CTs get closer and closer. A drive-by from Kios, and that bomb is still not planted, and maybe it never will be with these numbers of the CTs around this bomb site. In's trying to isolate the fights. He's got 2 more to go with 20 HP, but it's too much to do. GamerLegion make it to 12. GamerLegion content with their positions. They've got Aqua holding a long angle on Donut, and that's so much information for the squad. Kios picks up the reins on this bomb site, and he's got Volt for help as well. Liaz drops the bomb, and with 8 seconds left, how much is there left to do? They cannot retrieve the bomb and plant it in time. So they're simply running around waiting to die on the bomb site.
This could get very interesting.
Some promise in the position, but what do they understand of these positions? Oh, that's a big loss. Vexite's here to trade, but they got to get that bomb planted. They understand where some of GamerLegion are now. They've gone for an aggressive play down the side. Alice has only got a Glock in this round. He has made some sacrifices for this particular one. So it's very awkward. He has a presence though, and his presence may be enough. GamerLegion looking to clear out the bomb site. So far, so good. Vexite's been dropped. Liaz up close with that Tech 9 is going to be very, very dangerous indeed. The Glock's finally dealt with as the defuse attempt comes through. And now Acor's left alone. I don't think he wants to give them that AWP, so it will be double figures for Greyhound then in this second map. Path of that AWP, as you can see Acor start to post up more aggressively now. And Nealon will continue to be a nuisance, almost like a chihuahua, just continues to bark. But there is bite as well. The bait works perfectly into the hands of Acor. 29 seconds for Greyhound. Haven't got much to show for this round just yet, despite their advantages. Finally, an opening frag, but they've got to get that bomb planted. Just 20 seconds now as they start to move over, and Acor still has angles that are not challenged by these Ds, and the dream is collapsing for Greyhound. Ins and Alistair left versus 4. So awkward to try and stop this bomb from being defused. Alistair has to try and stay alive while Ins goes through. Oh, this is so awkward for the squads. Here comes the AK in the hands of Volt. Alistair jumping through the smoke every round. Oh, so brutal. He has to scurry away. A 10-second defuse on the way. Oh, man. I'm just run out of words for these rounds. They couldn't be worse, I feel like.
Then the AK low on ammo. Someone runs through with a knife, and there's nothing he can do. GamerLegion, fair play, but yeah, that's tough.
It's just mayhem. I don't know if this is hesitation or what. Like, they should be in control of the rounds.
Greyhound still looking for this control. That molly forces Isaac into the open. Kios tries to trade, but Sicko gets both of those players, and Ince has got a kill onto the site as well. Bomb is still pretty far away, but I don't think that matters. They've got so much control of this site. Surely this round is over, and yeah, Acor knows it. He's just got to try and save. Oh, even that's denied. Oh, that kind of came from nowhere. And again, GamerLegion won a similar round to this previously with just the one rifle. It was the AWP that time. This time they go aggressive, but Nealon denied early. Vexite with a second opener, and this looks much better from Greyhound. They're not going to lose against the awkward buy this time.
You wonder if he'll have a part to play in the conclusion of this map as well. Vexite's been dependable.
So we'll see what GamerLegion's approach is as Greyhound. Oh, it's a stab out of spawn! How does that happen? How does that happen?
What is this game?
What
is this game? This is... Okay, just never mind. We got to... Oh, he almost gets sprayed down walking past as well. No! 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 What is this sequence of events?
Did the CTs do any damage to Inns in this round? Did they do any?
Oh my god. Everything that could go wrong has and is going wrong for this team of Greyhound. Whatever happens following the conclusion of this series, the only way is up. The only way. Holy potatoes.
Oh, now they're losing the numbers. Okay, Vexite brings 2 back. They need that bomb, though. And Vexite looks for more, but he goes down. It's all on Alistair. What are his options? Maybe a 1v1 fight against Neil.
Oh,
And Smoke
my
goes in. There's the shot.
"25 seconds." I think it will be a relief that the game has ended for Greyhound because holy crap, that was a rough one. But for GamerLegion, they look strong. They exploited the opportunities they've got. I mean, the Greyhound side, you can see the frustration there, but GamerLegion played well. They're a team who are continuing to surprise people in a positive fashion with the team that they currently have. Neelan was an absolute nuisance on that A ramp on either side of it. Kioz had great frags as well, but